Hello and welcome back to Selena's podcast, and today we're going to be talking about 3 topics today. First up, we got Mandela effects. Second, Brown Mountain Lights, which is based here in North Carolina, where I am currently living. And number 3, mermaids. Are they really real? Let's get on to it. So Mandela effects, that's something, what you think you remembered about something, but it's not actually there. Whoever is beating over there needs to shut up. I'm doing a podcast. Shh. Anyways, Mandela effects. So I got 5 things here. So first up, Curious George, did he have a tail? I'm gonna let you answer that. Did he have a tail or no tail? To be honest, I don't remember seeing him with a tail. I'm looking at pictures right now. Yeah, he didn't have a tail, but I know I remember in an episode of Curious George where he was wagging his tail. Did he not? That's so weird. But Curious George did not have a tail. Sorry to disappoint. Next up, Jif or Jiffy, the peanut butter. Is it spelled J-I-F or J-I-F-F-Y? It is spelled J-I-F. Jif, not Jiffy. And I honestly remember seeing Jif, but I remember calling it Jiffy because it was fun to say. What do you think? Do you remember it being spelled that way? Because I sure don't. Next up, we got Pikachu's tail. Did he have a, at the end of his tail, was it black or was it just yellow? Well, it wasn't black. It was all just yellow. I don't know much about Pikachu. I'm not a Pikachu fan. So, I'm just saying. So, you Pikachu fans, what do you think? And next up, we got Mona Lisa. Is she smiling? Or is she not smiling? I don't know. I've never really looked at the painting of her smiling. I don't think she did smile. To be honest, my opinion, for when I seen it, she wasn't smiling. But the real picture, she was not smiling. So, you Mona Lisa fans, what do you think about that? And then, last but not least on our Mandela effects, we got Star Wars fans. Most people remember, or they started saying, "Luke, I am your father." The actual line of that is, "I am your father." There was no Luke in the beginning. It wasn't Luke, I am your father. It's I am your father. Sorry to disappoint you, Star Wars fans. Moving on, we are going on to Brown Mountain Lights, which is here in North Carolina. Brown Mountain Lights goes back all the way to September 24th, 1913. Now, people reported seeing ghost lights, quotation marks, ghost lights, for many, 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 many years, okay? The lights have been seen at several locations, about 60 to 70 in between miles northeast of Asheville and in Burke County. The ghost lights have been around since 1910, same time where the electric lighting was becoming, the widespread in that area. So, suspicious. The story of the mysterious lights goes back to 1200 AD. It was a battle between the Cherokees and the Catawba Indians, searching for the men who died. And so the men who died, they have these little lamp thingies, right? And they're walking around in the dark searching for whoever died. And I've personally, what in the world was that? I am trying to do a podcast. I know you guys heard that. It's probably them ghosts that followed me home. Anyways, I haven't been to Brown Mountain Lights in a few months. Probably since Christmas of last year. But I have seen the lights. And they're pretty creepy, not gonna lie. There's this big old hill, or mountain, whatever you call it. So the lookout, right? You stand on the lookout thing. And there's this big old mountain back there. It was dark, right? One dark night, I see the light just fading in and out. In and out. In and out. And it's just walking like a human. I'm like, that's pretty creepy. And there's also one popping down below, over in the distance, on my right. And one time we brought binoculars, and I forgot who it was. Someone there with us was looking at the lights with it, and they just said it was like this little figure type thing. And people also reported seeing UFOs. So, I don't even know. Never know what we got in here. But that place is pretty creepy, to be honest. If you want to go there, go there. I mean, it's creepy at night. I mean, it's not bad in the daylight, but it's creepy in the night. Very pretty in the winter. I think I went in the fall before. Yeah, I did. Very pretty. Don't go in the summer. Whew, gosh. Because it's hot. But it's very windy at the very top because, you're on like a mountain top. Just don't fall off because you will die. There was this man, I read about the story one time. There was a man that fell off. They couldn't find his body until a long time later, like maybe 10 or so years. And they found his remains in a tree, just chilling. But yeah, don't fall off. We went in the winter, right? Christmas. It snowed, and it was very icy. And I took this piece of ice, and I threw it down there. It took 3 seconds to hit the bottom. It was crazy. Now imagine you falling. You take 1 second. Just like that. That's crazy. Now we're going to move on to mermaids. This is shorter than my first episode. This is almost 9 minutes right now. Unless I edit it and it's like 7. I don't even know anymore. But we're going to talk about mermaids. Before I even start, what do you think about mermaids? Answer that. Okay. So mermaids were founded, quotations again, founded in 1000 BC. Are they real? No, I don't. There is no real evidence of a mermaid being found. That means no bones, no fins, no encounters. It's all made up. It's a fairy tale. All you got is that little mermaid sitting there talking to the sea creatures and the crab. Mr. Krabs, what do you want to call him? Golly, I'm about to throw up. Anyways, but 80% of the ocean has not been discovered. Just saying. So there's something probably down there. There's something down there. That's all I got on mermaids. There's no evidence, no nothing. I mean, you got the bottom of the ocean. Far deep down in there, you got the bottom of the ocean, right? There is something out there. You got a whale larger than a school bus. You got... There's all kinds of things down there. You know, there might be mermaids out there. You know, they might be a Bigfoot out there. But not in the ocean. I don't know. I'm like... If a person got bit by a fish, would they turn into like a merman? Would they? I mean, if a spider bit Peter Parker, he turned into a Spider-Man. So, if a fish bit you, I've never been bitten by a fish. I got slapped by a fish. Have you ever been bitten by a fish? Would you turn into Fish Man? Aquaman. Oh my gosh. I never seen Aquaman. Did he get bit by a fish? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna Google it. Did Aquaman get bit by a... Oh, I'm looking up. So, hold on a minute. I was looking up, did Aquaman get bit? And it said, did Aquaman get bit by Amber Heard? I mean, if she pooped on the bed, she probably bit you too. So what am I looking up? Did Aquaman get bit by a fish? I spelled Aquaman wrong, by the way. Why only Aquaman can talk to fish? That's so weird. Anyways, it doesn't say nothing about him getting bit by a fish. But if his skin is so whatever it was that I just read, then he got bit by a fish. Anyways, what do you think about, you know, all this? What do you think about mermaids? What do you think about the Brown Mountain? And what do you think about the Mandela effects? I said them backwards, but that's okay. If you're ever in the area of North Carolina, go into Google Maps and type in Wiseman's View. Go up there, take a look. Go in the dark, go in the daylight. What do you think? Oh, I actually got a story before I end this podcast about Brown Mountain. There was a time me and my brother, and at his time girlfriend, they're married now, but at the time that was his girlfriend, I guess, I don't remember. We went up there in the dark. It was like 10 o'clock, I believe, and we're walking up there, and as we're driving up the hill, right, we seen a white owl. Weird, huh? I also took a picture, and there was like ghosts lighting up everywhere. I mean, it was weird because I turned up my brightness and all that junk, and you could see like weird squiggly thingies and all that junk. But we're going in through the little thing to get on the lookout, and I saw something. So there was this tree on my left, and I seen like this black shadow just swoop up behind it. And then my brother said he heard a scream. And then my sister-in-law, she heard something crack. Like a stick breaking when someone's walking. You know how you step on a stick and it just cracks? She heard that over there, and we're like, we ain't going up there. We took out. I mean, we left. Like, we went our separate ways. We pushed each other back, and we took off to the truck. And we got the heck out of there. And then as we was going out, we seen another white owl. What? And also there was this weird suspicious car that followed us in and followed us out. But that was a few months ago. But that's her story about Brown Mountain. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, then what is going on out there? I'm so scared. There's a rat in here. I'm getting out. I'm in the building, boy. There's a rat in here. But if you enjoyed episode 2, come back for episode 3. I'm getting out of here.